let us discuss today's current affairs. TDP and BJP ties are at doldrum. Telugudesam Party and Bharatiya Janata Party ties are at doldrum. As you all know, TDP is one of the important regional parties, particularly in South India, with which BJP had an alliance. Now, Chandrababu Naidu, the leader of TDP, has to decide what course of action he has to take for the next elections. And as we are in 2019 we have elections, and TDP has to show some performance, and for that it needs some support from the central government. If it did not get the support, it might go away from BJP. This was the thing that was going on in the Indian politics from last 1 week to 10 days. Next important issue is about Maldives. Nasheed told Indian intervention will definitely bring positive results in Maldives crisis. Nasheed, who was arrested and released, told Indian intervention will definitely bring some positive relief to Maldives, and India is now touch with China and USA. India is in contact with China and USA, and Trump and Modi have spoken over phone relating to the recent crisis and developments in Maldives. As you all know, Maldives is a SAARC country, and India has a very good accessibility to Maldives. And a few years back, 2 years back, when Maldives had a severe water crisis, India sent water to Maldives, and Nasheed is very favorable to India, and India has to take a course. To become a regional power and a great power, India needs to take a stand in the regional issues. It is not that India should remain silent. Activism and proactivism in foreign policy and interventionism in foreign policy is also a new method to become a great power. India has to at least try this option once, because we want to see India as a great power. Next important thing is about the state government of Telangana wanted to have 3 different cadres in 4 zones in Telangana in government posts. All the students are waiting for government posts in Telangana, and 3 different cadres and various posts were created. And as you all know, group exams in Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, all over India, 60% of the syllabus is going to be in common with UPSC exam. In future, we are going to have common syllabus, almost 60%. Rest all state geography, state economy, everybody has to read. State geography, state economy and state history to whatever state you belong to. In all the state service exams, you are going to have common syllabus. UPSC, like ethics, all these things are going to be introduced in State Public Service Commission exams also. Indira Nooyi, first woman president of International Cricket Council, first woman director. First, Indira Nooyi is the first woman director of International Cricket Council, independent director of ICC. PepsiCo chairman Indira Nooyi now become the first Indian director of International Cricket Council. Coming to editorials today, murky mining. The article is about Goa and mining. The article is about Goa and mining. Here comes 2-3 issues. Mining will create a lot of environmental effects. The Supreme Court ordered a temporary stay on mining. Whenever you are permitting mining activities like iron mining, manganese mining, you have to take care of the environmental effects and exploitation of resources in that area. Otherwise, you cannot go for excessive mining situation. Next article, back together. The Angela Merkel's Christian Democratic Union is going to forge its relationship with Social Democrats Finally, Germany is going to see one proper government now after 3-4 months. You all know Angela Merkel's Christian Democratic Party won, but unfortunately it did not get the sufficient majority to form a government. Now it's trying to forge a government. It's a good move with Social Democrats, where Germany is going to have a stable government. Next article is about, are fiscal risks increasing? Are fiscal risks increasing? We have FRBM Act, Fiscal Responsibility Budget Management Act 2003. Based on that act, by 2007-2008, our fiscal deficit should reach to 3%. But even till date, except 1 year, where it went to 2.5%, fiscal deficit always seeing a slippage. The target has always had a slippage. And this year we targeted 3.2%, now it went up to 3.5%. Next year we are targeting 3.3%, it might go to any extent. And last year there was a panel called NK Singh panel on FRBM, fiscal consolidation and fiscal deficit issues. And NK Singh told fiscal slippages are allowed when there is a change in the economy or change in the structure. You can go with a fiscal slippage and you can slip the target of fiscal deficit. You need not always 100% strictly, rigidly follow the fiscal deficit target. If you take a move in the interest of the economy, you can slip it. You can go a little bit beyond. There is no wrong in that. But on an average, fiscal deficit target should be maintained, because when you go with the fiscal deficit, particularly GST, all these things actually are working very good in a favorable to the economy. The thing is, now we have to address the concerns, and fiscal deficit should not be for revenue deficit. When you go with some basic expenditure like projects, like education, health, if you spend more, even if you have fiscal deficit, there is no wrong in that. Agriculture development, rural development, because when you invest on something which will give returns, proper returns in the long term, you need not bother about the deficit. So this is the content of the article. The article is written by C. Rangarajan. And testing the diagnosis, it is about various methods of medicine used in India and diagnostic test techniques used in India, how we are going to adopt to the system and medicine, how fast we are going to diagnose the things. All these things are discussed in the article. You need not bother so much about the article. Next article about Trump and immigrants. The ground zero article, Trump and immigrants. If you get time, you can read. For film's purpose, it is not at all important. Next important article in today's paper is about Modi's West Asia visit. Jordan, UAE, and today, and Yemen. Today he is in Ramallah, the capital city of Palestine. Muhammad Abbas, the Palestinian president, going to be a very good welcome to him. And Modi went for West Asia visit, 3 days. Yemen, Jordan and UAE. Yesterday he visited Jordan, and Yemen and UAE is going to visit, and Ramallah city also he will visit. And can court sessions be live streamed? Can Supreme Court judgments, procedure sessions, can it be live streamed? Indira Jaising, an advocate, filed a petition seeking that all the court sessions should be live streamed. Supreme Court session should be live streamed. It should come live. And now the court asked the opinion of Attorney General of India whether they can go for live stream or not. Let us see whether it will come live stream. If it comes in a live stream, more transparency, and people also feel that judiciary is doing things far better and trustworthiness will increase. The negative thing is people might feel that always law needs evidence, always law needs delayed process, all those things. There are pros and cons for the live stream in judiciary. There are both good and bad in live streaming. We have to think whether it is good or bad. Next important article is about scientists grow human eggs to full maturity in laboratory. Now scientists are almost made a medical breakthrough. They can pull human eggs in the laboratory. It's very good move. The Indian Health Fund. Tatas have initiated an Indian Health Fund with the collaboration with Global Fund to do research on TB and malaria. To do research on TB and malaria, Tatas have initiated Indian Health Fund. Very good move from a corporate sector. Very good move. We should feel very happy with this. Next important article, the last article today. Bid to find a Valentine for Romeo. World's loneliest frog. World's loneliest frog. There was a frog which did not have a partner, and the species is going to extinct. The name of the frog is Sehukka's water frog. Sehukka's. Sehukka's water frog. Scientists are trying to find, researchers are trying to find a female companion for this water frog, which is a loneliest frog in the world, and it has to be, if the species has to survive, it should get a partner. This was the newspaper articles today. Let's go with the political science. Ekkada aapam ninna? Municipalities. Next topic. Parliamentary system, social limits. We will go with parliamentary system. We go with parliamentary system.